I am Diana Valentine from dianavalentine.com, and I am an instigator. My mission in the world is to help people make decisions, test ideas, and communicate more humanely. My first ever digital product is Pitch Perfect. So I developed this product for myself because even though I'm a fairly outgoing person, I would get so stuck like a deer in headlights like that when someone said, "So what do you do?" And I would change it every time, and I would try to bob and weave and make sure that I was saying something that psychically was attuned to the person asking me, and I just got exhausted. And so I started to develop these little tricks and tools for developing really concise little bouillon cubes of goodness for myself and for my clients. And as we started using them, people reported back that their lives were changed, and oh my goodness, it's so amazing. I feel so empowered, and everybody should have this. And I thought, everyone should have it. So I made a digital product called Pitch Perfect, which helps people not be deer in headlights anymore. I think the best way of meeting like-minded people is to keep yourself in motion. And I call it polite motion. So I meet a lot of people, I talk to a lot of people, and a lot of people want my attention. And what I use is I use a sort of energetic device, which we all have, which is when you're approaching someone or when someone's approaching you and you're about to have a conversation, you can pretty much read if this energy is going to work for you. I don't know how to say it in a nicer way than that, but it's our little beast minds. They talk to each other. And you can sort of make a decision fairly quickly. This is resonating with me, this is not resonating with me. So in a polite way, you may choose to stay in motion or rest in motion with someone you want to spend time with. If you choose that you want to spend time with the person or stay in rest in motion, say, hey, I'm going to this session, let's go together. Make dates, hang out on Twitter. Stand in one place and look at people whose outfits you like and stop them and say, hey, love your outfit, let's have a conversation. Seriously, the littlest ways that you can find that really resonate with you, go hang out with those people. And trust that if you only hang out with 5 people and they're the awesome sauce of awesome sauce, you have made a huge, impact on your own life. So don't try to see everybody and get every single card you possibly can. Just hang out with the groovy people who groove with you and gently move past those who don't. The absolute best piece of career advice I ever got was, get out of there. Because I was working at a job that I had no business doing at all. And one of my friends actually gave me an ultimatum and said, if you don't leave this job, I'm gonna not be available to you as a friend. And I was so shocked by that because I'm such a social person and I would never think of withdrawing a friendship from someone because they were going through whatever they were going through. But because he said it at the time he said it, it became completely clear to me that he was totally right, that he was seeing me in a crisis environment, and I was not being creative. I was not glowing. I was not, evangelizing, because it's one of my deep talents. I was not motivating hundreds of people. In fact, I was trying to shoehorn them out of their chairs on a regular basis, and I just hated it, and I hated myself. And I think that was a really big turning point for me. Okay, so I take offense to selling themselves better, first of all. I'm just going to say that. So how can a shy designer help sell themselves is a question. The answer to me is, if you're trying to sell yourself and you're not an evangelist or an instigator like I am and want to be on stage doing you, because very rarely are designers doing themselves. Usually they are the interpreters for someone else's art. So I would say if you're selling yourself, there's a little something wrong with that picture. And I would say, let's look at who you're solving problems for first, because you got to start with them. So my formula is them plus you is a better world. So you are part of the equation, but if you focus on the better world and them first, it's going to be a juicier prospect, and you're actually going to be talking about selling the idea of a solution versus trying to sell yourself. So that sort of eliminates a little bit of the rub for shy people, right? If it's not about you, it becomes easier, right? So you have something in front of you. Shy people want barricade, please give me the blankie, I need to be behind, help, right? Safety. So I would say that first of all, if you're putting them in front of you as the thing that's in focus versus you, that takes a little bit of the heat off, right? Now, when I have encountered lots of shy people, and I've actually coached people who are just painfully socially awkward and just lifetime of, or multiple lifetimes, depending on how you look at it, of just like, I can't be out in public. And then you come to a conference of 3,000 people, and at the end of the first day, you never leave your hotel room. So here's what I recommend, 2 tips for super duper shy people, painfully shy. Stand in one place and decide that you are available and open. So you could literally prop yourself up against a wall, so you're not going to get surprised from behind. Prop yourself up against the wall, stand there, and just put in your mind the available switch. I am now available. I'm looking around, and I'm available. Maybe I'll smile a little. I don't know, that's risky sometimes. Maybe smile a little and just see what happens. Because we all want to connect. We're humans. If you are looking down, if you are not out of your hotel room, we can't possibly help you. We can't find you. So let us do some of the work. Sit back, relax, be shy. Lead with being shy. So stand there in one place, turn the available switch on, I'm available, let other people do the work. The second thing is, if there's something that's really of interest to you, write on the back of your card, I thought what you said about blah, blah, blah was really amazing, would love to connect by email. Give it to the person who inspired you. You don't have to force yourself into an awkward conversation. It's really okay. But don't hold back on the love just because you're shy. Something that's really important to me, and this is something that's happened in the last couple days of the conference, is I hear people say, I went to your talk and oh my gosh, everything changed. Everything changed. You unlocked blah, blah, blah. And listen, I'm the first one to say, thank you very much. I appreciate that, right? But really what I hear happening is that people want permission slips. They want a little slip of paper that says, Diana Valentine said, I can be this. And she signed it, so bam, you know? What I would suggest to people is, there is something brewing. There is something happening for you that you know is the truth. And you're hanging out here in the, I see it, but I'm gonna hang it over here where it's all safe and warm and cozy, whatever. The truth will not let you down, ever. It will never let you down. So take 1 day, 1 hour, 15 minutes, tell the truth 15 minutes a day. To yourself, to someone else, to your dog, to a stranger on the street, tell the truth. So one of my truths is, I'm an evangelist. Not in the scary right-wing, fundamentalist way, right? But I am somebody, I want to be on stage in a purple suit and rocking the house and getting people standing up and saying, woo! I have permission to tell the truth. So please, goodness glory, tell the truth.